Hello, welcome to the David Podcast once again for the power of the internet. How are you guys today? Well, as you guys can see, once again, the belt's in the video. Sorry, babe, this is a WWE video. Once again, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I thought today we'd do a story about Dusty. This is going to be a two-part video. Before I get into the video update on the channel, I'd like to thank the subscribers for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for loving the podcast, and thank you for the 108 people that joined the channel and doing this and really giving me support in what I do on this channel. And also, I just wanted to say I do Special Olympics. I love the Special Olympics. My girlfriend does it. I am going to be doing some videos by myself as of now. Jason and Ashley, they don't film a lot, so I decided to go solo on this channel, doing it myself, doing the podcast myself. I decided to give them their own channel, and I'll talk to them about this tomorrow. Give them their own channel, my music channel that I don't do anymore. So I'm going to delete the videos that I have on there, and I'm going to give them my old music channel that I don't even use anymore. They will do their videos on that channel, and I will do my podcast on this one. I will keep up Ashley's running video, Jason, and I will keep up the other videos of them doing basketball, and also the video they did thanking you guys for joining. So I'll keep those videos up on this channel so Ashley won't get upset. I do do Special Olympics. I play basketball with the Thrive Skyhawks. I'll do some videos on that for you, on how I get my awards and stuff. I don't know if I can film at the events. I have to talk to my director, Jim, about that and get people's permission. If I can film at the events, but I'll let you know if I can. I need permission from Special Olympics for that. So I'll have to ask you if I can do that. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'll have to see if I can bring my camera for those events. So let's get into it. This video is about Cody Rhodes. The Rhodes story. That's what this is going to be titled. It's going to be a two-part video. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. He's on his way to WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns. A lot of people want Sammy, and I understand why. Sammy is very popular right now in WWE, and I could see why. Sammy's very, very popular, and a lot of people like Sami Zayn, and I understand why. Cody's been through a lot. His father has fought in a lot of Mid-South wrestling. His father was born from a plumber. His father actually came from Mid-South. His father fought down with Jerry Lawler and all that stuff, Jerry the King Lawler, who's from Mid-South wrestling. Dusty came from nothing. Dusty fought a lot of tough wrestlers. Dusty really fought Dusty lived a hard life. Let's put it that way. Dusty really fought rough to get where he needed to be. He fought in NWA wrestling, where Ric Flair was. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, where they all got to start in AEW wrestling. Mid-South. That's where Jerry Lawler's from. Let me get a drink a little bit. That's where Jerry Lawler's from. Mid-South wrestling. So that's where they all got their starts in NWA wrestling. Dusty came from nothing. Dusty really fought a long way to get where he needed to be. And he became NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He was a World Heavyweight Champion. People believe that. Then he came to WWE. Vince McMahon. Dusty was a little overweight. Vince did not like Dusty Rhodes. Didn't like him at all. Didn't have any respect for Dusty. None whatsoever. Dusty wanted to be in the spotlight. Dusty wanted big matches. Dusty wanted to be in the spotlight. So he went to Vince and he had an argument with him. So Vince said, well, why don't you do this? Put on this hat and go out and put on this little polka dot hat and this polka dot shirt and go out and say, not two to be sour and sweet and sour. And Sapphire was his manager. And that's how the American Dream was born. He looked like a joke. He looked like a joke. He never got a jump. He never got anything. He looked like a joke. And Vince made him look like that. It's sad. It was a sad, story. It really is. It's sad. Vince made him look like a joke. He was dressed in a polka dot shirt and a polka dot hat. And his manager was Sapphire. Now, I'm not getting anything wrong about Dusty. I have no disrespect for him. I have all the respect in the world. But what Vince did to him was terrible. So Dusty really never really won the big one. And a lot of people want to know why. Because Vince wanted to keep him down. Vince wanted to keep him from winning that. Dusty was never a favorite of Vince. And then Dustin was born. Dusty never made time for Dustin. He made more time for Cody. Dustin, he neglected Dustin. I feel bad for Dustin most of all because his brother never got any time for him, from his father. So basically, when Dustin broke into the business, his father wanted to help Dustin. He really did. He's like, I'm going to mold you. You're going to become. He wanted to be more like his father was. His father neglected him. His father wanted to help him. I want to mold you. I want you to become the next American Dream. So Dustin broke into the business. Do you think he impressed his father? No. He didn't. He never impressed Dustin at all. He said, Dad, am I disappointing you? And the father said, yes, you are. You're not living up to my legacy. Dusty left WWE. Now that's where Vince got bitter. Dusty left WWE and went down to WCW. Now this is where Vince got bitter. Vince hated Ted Turner, and he still does to this very day. Vince hated Ted Turner. He never liked him. He never did. Vince hated him. So Dustin went down to Dusty took his son to WCW with him. And Dustin didn't make it. Couldn't make the cut. So Dustin just said, Dad, I'm not... Dustin did okay, but he really didn't make it in WCW. I think Eric fired him. So Dustin came back to the WWE. And he asked Vince if he could be Goldust. And Vince said, yeah, sure, put on the wig and the gold makeup and you could be Goldust. That pissed Dustin Rhodes off. The reason Dustin became Goldust was to piss his father off. He loved the Goldust character. He wanted to be Goldust. Vince said, go ahead, put on the wig, put on the makeup, and you can become Goldust. He won the Intercontinental title as Goldust. He married Terry as Goldust. Goldust was born. Dusty hated it. Dusty hated him as Goldust. He made fun of his father one night on TV. Dusty neglected Dustin. Cody was the favorite. Now we get into Cody. Cody came in shortly after all that. Now, Dustin was on his, was on a roll for a while, and Dustin slowly fell short of Goldust, and then he just fell and fell. Cody came in with Legacy. Randy Orton. Now, Legacy was a great group. Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton. 2009. Randy Orton came in. Legacy was born. Cody did a great job with DiBiase. I thought that was a great group, Legacy. One of the best groups I ever seen in a long time after Evolution left. Great group. Great. Cody got a start. Cody, after that, I don't know what happened to him. He became Dashing Cody Rhodes. Vince gave him a character. He said, why don't you put on a goofy suit and go out and be Dashing Cody Rhodes? Dashing Cody Rhodes. All right, I'll do that. Then he did. I never understood why he was Dashing Cody Rhodes. That was the stupidest gimmick ever. He looked like a goof. He looked ridiculous. He came out and he said, give me a kiss on the cheek. This ain't going to be a two-part video, by the way. Give me a kiss on the cheek. He looked stupid. That he was wearing a nose guard, and Vince made him a joke. A joke. Then he said, look, this dashing thing ain't working for me. I just want to be Cody. I just want to be Cody Rhodes. That's who I want to be. So Vince said, go, be Cody. Now, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the hood. I didn't mind the Cody stuff. I liked him as this Cody. I didn't mind him as Cody. He wanted to be like his dad. I understand all that. I didn't mind that gimmick. That was okay with me. That was okay. That gimmick was fine with the Hood, and he won the Intercontinental title. I was fine with that gimmick. I liked it. I was okay with it. Then, I was fine with it. Then he had to run his mouth to Triple H. Couldn't keep his mouth shut. Could not keep his nose. Triple H was talking with Randy. He had to put his 2 cents in one night. Why? Could have kept his nose clean. Okay. Now this is Vince's son-in-law. Okay, Cody. You're in a match with Randy Orton tonight. Now that wasn't staged. He pissed Triple H off. Because that was a meeting that Triple H had with Randy Orton. If you want to watch it, tell me what I'm thinking. Because he pissed Triple H off. So he put him in a match with Orton. And if you lose, you're fired. That wasn't staged. He lost. He got fired. Then the next night, Dustin fought, and Dustin got fired. You think Triple H cared? Dusty came out. He wanted his sons back. One of the worst segments I've ever seen. Stephanie comes out. What do you want, Dusty? Dusty says, I want my sons back. Which one? And he said, Cody. Oh, you want Cody back? Or how about the one you neglected all those years, Dustin? Choose one, Dusty. Choose one. So Dusty chose Cody. Favorite. So Big Show came out. And she goes, Mitchell! And his name was Mitchell. I never knew that. Knock him out! And Big Show goes, I'm not doing it. I mean, the guy was 70-something years old. He was blind in one eye. Big Show says, she goes, you remember when I was little and you used to hold me on your knee, Big Show, and all that stuff? Knock him out. Big Show was crying. He's like, Dusty, I can't do this, Stephanie. Look at him. And he liked Dusty. All the guys love Dusty. 70-something. Who comes out? The Shield. Roman, John Moxley, and Seth Rollins. It was Dean back then, but I call him John because that's his real name. They had cheers. She goes, if you don't do it, the Shield will hit him with these cheers. This was the worst segment I ever seen. Knock him out. What does Big Show do? Knocks out an old man. Dusty, I'm sorry. Bang. Crying and everything. And then he's holding Dusty onto him like he knocked him out. He didn't knock Dusty out. Dusty couldn't move. Dusty was 70-something freaking years old. How could he fight? He couldn't fight at that time. He wasn't even an active wrestler. Sour. So Dusty fell. Big Show's holding him up. The ambulance comes. They take him out. Worst segment I've ever seen. Sad. Cody comes back with Goldust. They get rehired. They fight for their jobs with Dusty. I think that was one of the best things. He got to fight with his father and his brother. And I think that made him happy. So what does Vince do? Vince says, oh, you're back. Oh, you want to team with your brother, huh? No, I want to be Cody. Oh, no. You're not going to be Cody. You're going to be Stardust. Stardust. What a joke. Came out like a clown again. Just like Dust Dashing, but worse. Teaming with his brother. He looked like an idiot. Got a paint on his face, had a big star on his face. His brother wanted Goldust. He didn't want Stardust. Vince gave it to him, just like his father. You're doing it. You're doing it. Cody was pissed. Why do I have to wear this? Why? What do you have against me? And Vince said, your father. Cody said, you got a lot of things against my father? Really? So Cody kept up the Stardust gimmick. Dustin came and said, why are you doing this? He said, what choice do I have, Dad? You have a choice to end this. You look ridiculous. But Cody had to get paid. Cody had to do something. He was married to Brandy at the time. He had to do something. Then his dad died. I think that what did it. After that, they inducted him in the Hall of Fame. That was the greatest thing that they ever got to do. They were with their dad and they got to induct him. And then after that, Dusty died. A few years after. That was the hardest thing for Cody. We went to Worcester one night. And my dad and me got front row tickets to see Dustin. And he came out of Stardust and my dad yelled at him, what's wrong with you? Can't you win a match? Can't you be Cody? I didn't say anything. I said, Dad, give the guy a break. He just lost his dad. No, I'm not giving him a break. Your father would be ashamed of you. So what do you want me to do? Take off the makeup and just be yourself. You're a joke. You're letting Vince destroy you, Cody. Sins of the father, like my dad said. I didn't yell at him. I said, Cody, you got to do what you got to do, you know? I felt bad for him. I really did. Like JD said, this ain't about his father. This is about Cody. This is Cody's story. So Cody quit. Cody left. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with the Stardust gimmick. He took off his Stardust gimmick and he left. He left. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. Now, I know he went to the Indies and he wrestled and he became the American Nightmare, as JD said. I never knew that part. And he became the American Nightmare. ADW was born. And he became a real household name. He made something of himself. for 3 years in AEW. Then, I guess him and Tony had a falling out. I don't really know the issue. He quit. I guess it was about something about CM Punk and Bryan Danielson getting a push, and he never did. And he left. Came back to WWE. Beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, which was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. Very great match. Beat him in a Hell in a Cell. Tore his pectoral muscle. Out for 8 months. Now he's back. Now, he won the Rumble, and he outlasted 6 men, but he did win. Now you go on to WrestleMania. Yes, he did enter 30. Yes, he did enter at number 30. He did outlast 29 men. He outlasted 6. And he eliminated Gunther. But he did win. He's going to WrestleMania. Whether anybody likes it or not, it ain't going to be Sammy. And Sammy is not going to win at the Chamber. I'm telling you right now, Jey Uso is going to turn on Sami Zayn. And I'm friggin' sure, as hell as my God's witness, it's going to be Cody and Roman. And it's got to be about Cody. This story's about Cody. I love Dusty. I do. And I respect him as much as anybody in the business. But this story's about Cody. And the things that Cody went through to get to where he is today. I mean, could you imagine? You know, I know it's a great thing. You want to do it for your dad, and that's awesome. I love your dad. Your dad never won the big one. Your dad never won the WWE Championship. And what an awesome thing it would be for you to win it for your dad. And that's a good thing. But this is about you too, man. It's about where all the crap that Vince has done to you. All the crap that he did to you. Making you Stardust. Giving you Dash and Cody Rhodes. Giving you all that crap that he's done to your family and your brother. All the crap that he's done to your family. You can end all that and win the title and say, here, Vince, I've done it. And knock off the biggest attraction in the last 2 years, Roman Reigns. What a legacy. And then you could be the American Nightmare. I understand. Hats off to you. Your dad, great legacy. Want to do it for your dad? That's great. Do it for your dad. But don't make it about your promos every stinking time, because people are going to get bored with it. They do. They get bored. It's like John Cena's gimmick. They got bored with it over the years. Well, it works for them sometimes. It works for them all the time. But it gets boring after a while. Because people don't want to hear about it. Oh, my dad this. Oh, Hey, they love your dad. They know what he's done. No doubt about it. But this is about you, man. And it's about your legacy. Do you really want the fans want to remember a legacy, Cody? They want to remember you as winning the belt for you. For you, too. Not just for your dad, you. You can win it for your dad. That's a great thing. But they want to remember one thing, too. Is this for Cody or for Dustin? Cody, you've been through, I just got to say this for Cody, man. Cody, you've been through a lot, man. You have to do this for you, man. Not for your father, for you. I have utmost respect for your dad. Everybody does. But this is for you, man. Not for your dad. You gotta do this for you. He's watching you. He's proud of you. I know he is. He's very proud of you. Your brother's proud of you too. I saw him in Dustin's last match. One of the best matches I've ever seen in AEW. That was a bloodbath. That was a good match. No, anybody could have guessed that was one of the best matches I've ever seen in wrestling. Double or Nothing. That was a good match. And I take my hats off to anybody could have won that fight. Anybody. Hold after hold. It was amazing. Cody hit Crossroads, Dustin kicked out. Dustin hit the curtain call, Cody kicked out. It was one of the best matches I've ever seen in your career against your brother. I bet you Dusty was very proud of that. And you both went out there and you took it to each other. And that was a bloodbath. They both were bleeding after that match. I mean, they both hit the finishes and both of them kicked out. At the end, Cody won. But it was a good match. It was about an hour and a half. Damn good match. Damn good match. Loved it. One of the best matches I've ever seen in professional wrestling. And he hugged his brother and shook his hand. He has to give his brother credit for that because his brother gave him a pretty damn good match. His brother came this close to beating him. This close. You gotta do it for you, Cody. Want to do it for your dad? That's okay too. I have no disrespect for Dusty and what he's done. But you see what I'm telling you, what Vince did to him and did to his family. You know? Switch topics here. The reason that Ashley and Jason are not on here is because I was doing this myself and they weren't filming. So I decided to go solo on this. Sorry, Jason. But I'm giving them the music channel. I still love them as my friends. I still love you guys. I will always love you guys as my friends. But I'm going solo on this. This is going to be my main channel. And I'm going to give them the music channel. And I will talk to them about this at church on Sunday. I'm going to keep the videos up. I'm not deleting any videos of them. I promised them that. But I want to keep this as my main channel on my podcast. So I've decided that I told Jason I was thinking of changing the name. And I wasn't going to do it because of Ashley. But I decided to do it because I've been going solo for the last couple of months. And I've done it on my own. So I'm sorry, buddy. I love you and Ashley very, very much. And I know this channel is big. So please, if Jason and Ashley do the music, their own channel, please subscribe to them. Because they need a lot of subscribers. It only has 25 people on the other channel. So please subscribe to them and give them some help because they would need a lift. So I'm gonna give them my other channel to help them out. Hey, come here. Hey. Look who it is. Say hi. Say hi to oh, she's getting nervous. Can you say hi? Hi, YouTube. Hey, guys, remember Maxie? You remember everybody. Hi, YouTube. You guys remember the cat? She's been on here. She's scared. She doesn't like being held. She's a little scared because I'm holding her a little too tight. It's okay. It's okay. But, you know, Jason and Ashley will have their own channel. It's okay. So, you know, it's... Go ahead. Go ahead. So, that's basically where we're at. And, she's all black. She's a Bombay cat. I'm going to put on more videos. But, you know, please support them because they should have their own channel. You know? Anthony again. Please support them, you know. They need a lift. And I'm going to give them the music channel to get their lift. And they'll do their own stuff. And I'll do my own stuff. But I love them. And I'll go on sometimes as a guest and help them out. I will. So I want to welcome the new subscribers. And I'm going to do some more shorts to help this channel grow. So welcome to the new 108 people that joined. I'm going to be doing more videos on Special Olympics. Hopefully they'll let me film on the basketball stuff. I might do that. And also, I'm going to do some Celtics videos as well. And some more WWE stuff for you. So, hope you like the channel. Hope you subscribe some more. Hope you enjoyed the story about Cody. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite. And don't forget, keep it real, YouTube. Bye for now.